Vaulters, you're in your kitchen, spreading peanut butter on your kid sandwich. Quiet, calm, until your phone rings. Unknown number. You lift it and a raspy voice snarls. Stop digging. Your hand freezes. That butter knife? Suddenly it's not a tool, it's protection, right? You're not a cop. You're a mom. And you just got a death threat from a murderer. This really happened. Marissa Pianko, former forensic accountant, now one of four suburban LA moms, got that call between school runs. They called themselves the CARPOOL detectives. And they solved a 15-year-old case the FBI couldn't crack. Armed with Wi-Fi, mom instincts, and unfiltered rage. Let's rewind to see how ordinary life turned into a deadly investigation. May 2005. Joel and Angela Watkins, a thriving LED light importing couple, a beautiful home, suburban success. One night, they vanish. No note, no struggle, just gone. Weeks later, their SUV tumbles off a canyon road. Bodies found beside it. Police rule an accident. Case closed, but shadows never lie. Red flag number 1. Days later, their son shuts down their multi-million-dollar business. Red flag number 2. Fraud lawsuits start rolling in. Vendors exposing fake invoices, money draining from accounts. And the cliffhanger? When Joel and Angela die, the family debt evaporates overnight. The son and son-in-law inherit it all. Case goes cold for 15 years. "2020, world is closed. Zoom, homeschool screens. Marissa sits in journalism class at UCLA. A grainy crash video plays. She recognizes a canyon. Something clicks. Roommates in crime. Marissa recruits Jeannie, research pro. Nicole, detail bulldog. Samira, puzzle lover. Together, they call themselves CARPOOL detectives. By day, they're moms. By night, they're sleuths. Sifting through business filings, dodging red herrings, cold calling neighbors, detectives, even family. One neighbor whispers, "I heard a scream that night." Another admits overhearing. Joel begging someone, "Please buy the company." Their screens light up with suspicious behavior and the scent of murder. They pull data, map timelines, examine bank records. Shell companies vanish funds, handed off debt, and hints of mob involvement. Their superpower? No one suspected a minivan full of moms. This isn't a hobby. It's obsession. Then, the call. Marissa is making a peanut butter sandwich. Her phone buzzes. Raspy voice. Mind your own business. Cold. Personal. The blood drains out. They realize this isn't just backstory. They're in the killer's crosshairs. Nicole whispers, "They killed parents like us." They rally, not retreat, with the victim's daughter. Carrie's help, they access the Watkins' old cell phones. Their voicemails, last calls, Joel begging a businessman to buy his company. That man, a suspected mob enforcer, found executed in 2009, bullet to the head. The truth forms, piece by shocking piece. This wasn't a tragic accident. It was a mob hit. Forensic accounting uncovers millions funneled to Palermo-based shell companies. Political data ties a vendor to a hitman. A timeline shows the son shut the business before bodies were found. Pattern of planning. Jeannie plays friendly detective, charms a retired investigator to unlock case files. What we find, SUV brakes were cut. No skid marks. Yet the car plunged off the cliff at speed. Stage. They bring this evidence to a retired DA. Warning. Remember, you're dealing with murderers. It's official. They're not just solving a puzzle. They're deep in a kill zone. Justice on the line. 2022. Case reopens. Classified as a double homicide. Mob figures named. The son and brother-in-law become persons of interest. No arrests yet, but the investigation is alive. These four moms? Overnight legends. The FBI returns their calls. Cops take them seriously. The CARPOOL detectives transform playground gossip into real justice. But they didn't stop there. A new case emerges, possibly a serial killer from the 70s and 80s. 20 victims. And who's leading the charge? For moms unafraid, here's what's haunting. When Marissa got that call, she thought her kids sleeping just halls away. Could she risk everything? Were these moms fearless heroes or reckless? What do you think? Comment below. Which clues shock you most? Would you have answered that call? Hero or hazard? Where do you draw the line? If you crave more, check out Chuck Hogan's book, The CARPOOL Detectives. It's a thriller disguised as fact. Next episode, their hunt for 20 missing women and one possible serial predator. This is True Crime Vault. Stay curious. Stay safe.